Scorpio on the 7th house cusp. In this video, that's what I'm going to be discussing. Scorpio on the 7th, what it means when someone has Scorpio sitting on their 7th house cusp, important takeaways of this placement, and how to master this placement. If you gain value from this, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and all that good stuff. All right. Scorpio on the 7th house cusp. So the sign on our 7th house cusp represents the type of partner we need and the type of partner that balances us out. That's what the sign on the 7th represents. It represents the type of partner we need and the type of partner that brings balance into our lives. So with that being said, having Scorpio on the 7th, someone with Scorpio-like energy is the type of partner that you need and is the type of partner that will bring balance into your life. So not necessarily actual Scorpios, but someone with Scorpio-like energy. Like, for example, someone who has heavy 8th house placements in their chart. This sign is the opposite of your rising sign, which is the sign on your 1st house cusp. Okay, so whatever sign is on your 1st house, the sign on your 7th is the opposite of that, because the 1st and the 7th house are opposite houses. All right, so very important. This sign is the opposite of your rising sign usually, which is the sign on your 1st house cusp. Having Scorpio on the 7th house of marriage and partnership, you need a Scorpio-like partner because that will help you tap into emotional and financial complexities, because having Taurus on the 1st house, you shy away from complex emotional and financial matters. Okay, so the 7th house has to do with not only personal partnerships such as marriage, it also has to do with business partnership. So when it comes to marriage, personal partnership, and business partnership, you need a Scorpio-like partner that is going to help you tap into emotional and financial complexities. What do I mean by emotional and financial complexities? They're going to help you to get more depth emotionally, and they're going to help you to get more complex financially. Like, for example, they'll help expose you to the world of true intimacy, like having a true emotional bond with someone and true, intense sexual bond. They're going to help you get into financial complexities, meaning like they help you learn how to get into debt, learn how to get after the resources of others, learn how to leverage the resources of others, right? They're going to help you get more complex emotionally and financially, because when you have Taurus on the 1st house, you tend to be very simple emotionally and financially, because that's what Taurus is all about. Simplicity. Taurus, someone with strong Taurus energy does not want to be complex. They want to keep things very simple emotionally, and they want to keep things very simple financially. You want simplicity, but sometimes complexity is more beneficial. Okay, so this is how it works. When you have Scorpio on the 7th, is that you need a partner that's going to help you bring that complexity into your life and help you master complexities when it comes to emotions and finances, because having Taurus on the 1st, you want to keep things as simple as possible. But sometimes complexity is more beneficial. Like, for example, sometimes it's more beneficial to have more depth emotionally. Sometimes it's more beneficial to get into financial complexities, because that's how you actually able to build wealth. Like, for example, whenever you see people who they buy houses and they flip houses and they leverage houses and they become, extremely wealthy, see what happens is what they did is they got into financial complexities, and that's how they were able to build all that wealth. All right. So the 7th house also represents open enemies, right? So this works two ways, is that the sign that's on your 7th, that person can be someone that helps bring balance into your life. They help you with the other side that you're not as good with. Like having Scorpio on the 7th, you're not as good with complexities when it comes to emotions and finances. So they will help you with that, and they will help to balance you out. But you can also see someone with Scorpio energy like, man, I hate Scorpios. I don't even like them, right? And the reason why that is because of that complexity. It's the exact opposite of what someone with Taurus energy is all about. Someone with Taurus energy is not all about all that complexity emotionally and all that complexity financially and having all this emotional and financial baggage. Taurus doesn't want to deal with that. Taurus is like, man, I can't stand those people because they come with too much emotional and financial baggage. All right. So that's how that works. A Scorpio-like partner can help to balance you, but they can also be seen as an enemy. Like, man, I can't stand Scorpios, and I can't stand them for the way that they are. They're too complex, and they come with too much emotional and financial baggage. And that's everything you need to know. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care.